This is an awesome holiday pudding. You won't regret it. All right, so go ahead, like, share, and subscribe to my awesome channel. All right, so let's get into it. First, I have about 6 slices of bread here. I am going to eliminate the edges. Make sure I get them off. I'm going to cut. And I'm going to put this bread into my bowl here. And I'm just going to make a 6 inches pan of bread pudding. All right. Now, for this Christmas pudding, I want colors. And here I have some dried cranberries where I'm just going to cut a little bit more. A half a cup of golden raisins. And cut them. These are all dried fruits. Green cherries. Pistachio. Chopped. I also have my cherries, my red cherries. So I'm going to have a beautiful holiday bread pudding. All right, I'm going to go ahead, cut my cherries. So in a clean bowl, I am going to add 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, and I have approximately a cup, let me measure, of buttermilk. And I have this buttermilk from making my butter, so I'm going to add that. And to that I'm going to add 1 tin of condensed milk. One carnation milk. I want to go in with 3 room temperature eggs. And these are nice fresh eggs. Make sure you get good eggs. And 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And now you're going to go ahead and you're going to whisk. Now I'm adding about a teaspoon of rose water. And I'm adding 1/4 cup of Jerry and Nephew rum. Whisk that together. So now, last but not least, I'm going to add some orange zest. Just a little. A pinch of salt. Make sure in anything you do, put just a little pinch of salt. And you want to go ahead and add some cinnamon, a teaspoon of cinnamon with a teaspoon of nutmeg. And do not overpower it now. Look at that custard. Ready for your pudding. You want to go ahead and taste? Let me. Wow. I might add a little bit more rum. Just a little. Now you have 1 stick of butter. And you're going to go ahead and add. Now you want to put this aside and bring over your bread. And now you're going to pour over your bread. So now you're going to let your bread sit for at least probably about 30 minutes. Let it sit into this juiciness here. And this is going to be so decadent. All right, we'll be back. So you want to go ahead and you want to add about 1.5 tablespoons of water, and then you're going to go ahead and you're going to add your sugar. So now you have 2 tablespoons of sugar. So right there, your caramel is turning color. You want to turn off your fire right here. Warm vanilla. Make sure it is warm. So now that your caramel is ready, nice and golden brown, this is how you want it. You're going to pour it in the bottom of your pan. And I'm going to pour it. It's in the bottom of this pan. Don't worry if it hardens. It's going to liquefy. And my bread mixture here, as you can see, it's soaked. So now I am going to transfer my bread mixture. So now I'm going to layer with the dry nuts. Some raisins, some cranberry, some cherries, some green cherries. Wow, this looks like Christmas already. And then I'm going to add a little bit of pistachio around that. Wow. Are you with me, guys? Are you with me? I'm going to layer again my bread on top of that. Then I'm going to go in with my nuts and my cranberry, my golden raisins, my red cherries, a little bit of pistachio again, wow, and a few drops of green cherries. And my hand is clean for all of you who is noticing. Now I'm going to pour over my bread. So now I'm going to end it with some pistachio, a little bit of green cherries, add my red, any way you want it, your raisins, wow, and your cranberry. And look at this awesome, decadent, scrumptious, no-bake bread pudding. You're going to see when this is all done. Now I am going to put a little bit of sauce over the top. Meaning that the custard, to finish it all up. All right, so now here is the next step. Now here is my pot. This is what I'm going to steam this pudding in. So you want to go ahead and get this back over here, and you want to cover your pudding mixture. And then you're going to put it into your pot. Alrighty. Get it right into your pot. Now you're going to pour some water around it. So I'm starting with some boiling water right around, and then I'm going to move it onto the stove. Okay? So I'm going to cover this, and I am going to, let me make your camera see down in my pot. Okay? All right, there you go. You're going to steam this pudding for about 30 to 35 minutes, okay? How good does that look? I want to make sure the camera is seeing everything. Let me turn it this way so that you guys can see how awesome this is. Wow. And how easy it is to cut. Look at this awesomeness here. Look at that. You want to put it right here. Wow. Look at that. Your table won't regret this.